Hello, and thank you for watching the video. I'm Jane from Therapy with Jane, and I just thought I'd pop on today just to talk a little bit about grounding and earthing. Because at the moment we are in pretty unprecedented times. There's a lot of people feeling very uncertain, very disconnected to what's going on and unsure of what to do next. I just want to come on and just remind everybody how beneficial it is if we're actually grounded, and by that I actually mean we're actually in our bodies. So rather than feeling all stressed and having all the energy up by here, I'm talking about bringing the energy down, so it's actually in your body. So you can then actually feel a lot more centered. You can breathe a lot easier, and from that place you can then make decisions and choices which are not from a place of reaction. So you're far more able to be proactive, to think about, what do I actually need right now? What can I do to actually make me feel safer? You can do all those things from a far more centered place. So in terms of how do you go about grounding, if you've never done it before, never knowingly done it consciously, should I say, then there's some very easy ways of doing it. One is very, very simple. It's getting out in the garden. It's putting your feet on the earth, which is also known as earthing, and just allowing yourself to feel connected to nature and everything that's around you. And literally just take some nice deep breaths into the body. Kind of do a breathe in for like 4 seconds and breathe out for 4 seconds, and do that for a while, and just until you feel you coming back to yourself. So that's one way of doing it. Another way of doing it is being in a building like I'm right now, my home, my lounge, and have your feet again on the floor, but visualize deep roots coming from your feet, going out into the ground, so out into the mud, into the soil, into the rocks, and really allow them to go out and down, very much like tree roots going out. They're very thick roots as well, so not thin new growth. These are really deep roots going in. And again, and just allow yourself to breathe the energy back up into your heart. So you're going from being up here, being more down in your body. You can also do this by having crystals around you. I mean, I'm a big crystal fan. As you can see, I've got my amethyst on today, and traditionally it's the darker colours, which are very good for grounding. So it's your smoky quartz. It's I've got different pieces of tourmaline here. So it's raw ore. So that's a raw piece. Or makes no difference at all. You can have it as a nice polished piece, and having that either around you or on you is really good as well. So with this one, you can just hold it and just rub your hands over it, and just holding that, I can feel already the energy from it. So it's very simple things, and they don't have to cost you. I mean, if you don't have any of these crystals, it's not a problem. Just see a picture of one in a book or online, and you can tune into the energy of that. And when I say by tuning in, you can literally look at it and imagine that you're holding it. Imagine that you've got it in a grid, like 4 little crystals, either 2 in front, 2 behind, and just imagine yourself in this grid, and you'll find it will make a difference. I mean, amethyst is also a very good one for that as well, which is quite a common crystal. So you might have it even without, in a piece of jewelry, you might have it set. So it's really just a case of, knowing that these tools are around you and making use of them. So, if you're feeling frantic at work, I know we're mostly working from home, you could have a piece of this in front of you, so between you and the computer. And if you're feeling yourself getting a bit overwhelmed by something, you can just pick it up and hold it. I mean, the tangibility is a really nice thing with crystals. So it's one of those things of, these tools are here to help us during this time. It is completely unprecedented. It's understandable if you're feeling unsettled by it all. But I just invite everybody just to take some deep breaths and just really sense into what's going on. We're pretty much all self-isolating at the moment anyway, apart from a few people who have deemed as essential staff who are going in. And what you can also do is have these crystals on you. So if you're a woman, you can pop them in your bra, or you can get lovely bracelets which have these crystals, which you might be able to put on your ankle if you can't have on your wrist, depending on where you're at. And just allow yourself to feel supported by these. Also, what you can do in terms of feeling supported and having a level of protection and I recommend everybody does the grounding and ask for protection, because there's so many different things going on in the ether at the moment, is to ask for Archangel Michael to come and put his cloak around you, or you can ask for Mother Mary to do a similar role. They're similar blues as well, which are quite lovely. So they'll just come around and just almost embrace your energy field. So before you go anywhere, you know, if you're in your car, you can just ask for the energy to be around you. You know, if you're worried about going into a supermarket, again, you can do that. You can ask for these angels, these ascended masters, to come around you and come around on your energy field. So there's different tools around that just to help us raise our vibration and not go into fear. So I hope this has helped a little bit. If you've got any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. My Facebook is facebook.com/therapywithjane. My website is www.therapywithjane.co.uk. And I'm also on Instagram, and that one's, again, if you search for Therapy with Jane, you'll find me. And I'm posting little tips and tips and different things that I'm being nudged to share, so they can help at this time. So if you've got any questions, please do reach out. I'm here to help. Okay, thank you very much, and I hope to hear from you soon. Lots of love. Bye.